Hey, what is up guys? So today I got two awesome replays of Infernoids, and both of them are a bamboo build. I'm going to be sharing the coolest ones that were sent in. A lot of people have been sending this in. I think this is probably the best ways to play Infernoids at the moment. I don't know of any other builds. Essentially it's still Reasoning or Monster Gate. You basically instant win, but now it's much more consistent in the sense that you're going to be getting a lot of free draw power. You're going to be able to exceed and get some crazy amounts of attack boosts on your monsters. But anyways, the deck plays Monster Gate or Reasoning because basically there's only one card that you can normal summon in the deck. None of the Infernoids can be normal summoned. They're all special summoned by banishing a certain amount. But basically you run this guy over here because once he's sent from the deck, or once he's sent to the graveyard, he gets to go back into the deck. Now, with this Ghastly Bamboo Sword, which is essentially the build that you're using, when they go to the graveyard, you get to search your deck for any bamboo cards. So it's basically just free cards. You go with the Golden Bamboo Sword, and of course you have to have the regular one to equip. You can also equip them to the monsters just as X-Seed material, which is actually pretty cool in this build. But basically, you go ahead and make anything that you want to make. I think 107 is probably the best. There are other ways you can do it, but this card, when it's sent to the graveyard, you get a free plus off of it too. So once you exceed for a rank 5 or higher, you get to add this card from your graveyard to your hand. So if you mill this, don't even worry about it. If you draw it, obviously you can just activate it. But anyways, you're going to be just exceeding for exceeds all day and just attaching more cards for more cards. Unfortunately, he had an MSC. Otherwise, he'd be able to get even more attack. But he's able to equip it, and then he's able to... Oh, hold on. Let me read this card's effect really quick. So you can target up to 2 equipped cards equipped to this card, attach them as material. Once printing the attachment material, then destroy one face-up card your opponent controls. So I think that's an okay effect too. It's not a bad effect at all. And right now, I wish I can show you guys how many attachments this card has, because it's... Oh my gosh, I don't think I can click on it. It won't even let me. There's too much. There's too much material, guys. I don't know. I mean, at this point, it really doesn't matter. This card gains 1,000 attack for each. I think that means that there's 8 at the moment, but it's absolutely insane when you combine it with Stoic Challenge. So that makes it so, well, you can only control one Stoic Challenge. Not that it really matters at all, but you equip to a face-up exceed monster that has material. It gains 600 attack for each material attached to the monster you control. Any battle damage your opponent takes from this is doubled, but its effects cannot be activated. But that effect, I believe, does not need to activate when it can. It just gains 1,000 attack for each. That should be continuous. But anyways, during your opponent's end phase, you have to send this card to the graveyard, but that's completely irrelevant because you're going to be attacking them for so much, it doesn't matter. He's got 12,000 attack, and of course, it doubles any of the battle damage. But there's actually another build, well, it's essentially the same build. I mean, there might be a few different cards that I want to share with you guys, but it does show it a very important play if you want to build the deck. So let's go ahead and actually check out a different replay, and I'll kind of explain some other things if you guys want to kind of learn how to play the deck. Alright, so what's really important is if you open up with the Outstanding Dog, you have to set it, because otherwise if you activate Reasoning, you will instantly just deck yourself out, because nothing can be normal summoned in your deck. So it kind of sucks to draw it, but it'll just go right back in the deck. He opens up with Reasoning too. The deck essentially, Monster Gate or Reasoning, is basically what is required to play the deck, but again, with those Broken Bamboo Swords, you get a lot of free pluses. Since you don't really need your normal summon, Hidden Armory is a great card. You can search Snatch Steal, you can search any of the bamboo cards, so essentially you get a lot of free draw power in the deck as well. So this guy, of course, sacks him with the bamboo swords, again, the Cursed Bamboo Swords, able to go ahead and add 3 to his hand, and that essentially is draw 4 because you equip one of them to it, and then you get to draw 2 cards for each of the bamboo swords. Now, really quickly over here, the Anunku, which is supposed to be the boss monster in this deck, it's actually more beneficial that it actually goes away, because otherwise you couldn't pull up the crazy OTK. But this card is level 10, and all of them have the special summon requirement of banishing a certain amount, and then some of them have the effect where you have to have a certain level or less to be able to be special summon. So this one over here, it can only be special summon if the total level of effect monsters you control are 8 or lower. So essentially you cannot have 2 Behemoths out on the field ever, unless of course you're trying to change levels or something like that. But he's going to activate Bottomless. Now this card has a pretty good effect. So this deck of course is oriented around all about the OTKs, but you banish 3 to special summon it, and you have to control monsters on your field. You can't control monsters that are level 8, well, the total level has to be 8 or lower or rank, but essentially, once it's special summon, you can destroy all other monsters on the field. Then also, once per turn during either player's turn when a spell, trap card, or effect is activated, you can contribute 1 monster against the activation if you do banish that card. So you always have that free outstanding dog Marin once you go for your initial play, but sometimes it is also more important to actually get rid of this card itself, depending on what you have. Maybe they're getting rid of the outstanding dog or something like that, but more so, it's important, like I said, sometimes to actually get rid of him, because otherwise, with this build, you will not be able to pull off the OTK. Now, it's good that he actually got that card torrential. The guy will draw a card off Supply Squad, not that it really matters. Outstanding dog will always, of course, return to the deck. If you lose that card, though, it can become a problem. But anyways, he's going to go ahead and special. Oh, dang it, I didn't get that card. Hold on. I think we can go to the graveyard and check out another one. But it is a level 8. It's just basically level 8. That's the main reason why you use it. And you could special summon another one as long as you have ranks or levels that are 8 or lower on your field. But it's just Exceed for days, as you guys can see with the deck. But you guys are also playing the Stoic Challenge. But it's the Barrier and Hope, then you equip that card to it, and you pull off just unnecessary amounts of damage in the deck. So I think that is a pretty cool way to actually play the deck. And I mean, it is a super like sacky deck because again, Reasoning or Monster Gate pretty much means instant win condition. One problem that you will have though is getting a monster to the graveyard. Well, technically Hidden Army, you can maybe sack them and get a card to the graveyard because you do search the equip card and then you mill one. And then also you can't normal summon, but again, that's irrelevant in the deck because everything has to be special summoned by banishing. Now, really quickly, you can beat the deck by summoning a Kaiku. I mean, if your opponent can't banish cards, they can't even play. So I don't know how relevant the deck will actually be in the competitive scene because, I mean, that completely shuts down the deck. There's nothing the deck can do if it can't banish because in order to summon any of them, even the smaller ones, you do have to actually be able to banish. Otherwise, yeah, you're not doing anything with the deck. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks to both of the guys sending these replays. It is a more consistent build because basically once you activate Reasoning, you've won the game. Now, I was playing before the deck and I was running the other cards, but with that Ghastly Bamboo Sword or the Cursed Bamboo Sword, I think it's actually pretty cool. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Azneyes signing out.